recording. Hello, this is the Lone Child D&D episode 2. Um, my name is Rin. I'm using they, he pronouns today. Would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Oh, hello, my name is Noxer Echo, and my character is Aspen, and they use they them pronouns. My pronouns are also coincidentally they them.
Alright, awesome. We are going to be starting off this session with a time skip. Um, we are skipping to a month after last session. The ending of last session is when uh, your parents told the guard who came to your home in the forest that you would move into the town, and you went and sat on a beach with your little dragonborn friend.
Sorry.
Alright, so this is now a month later. It has been a few weeks that you have been living in town now. You guys took a week to get everything settled in your cave, and now you are living in a. You have been living in a tent in the town for about 2 weeks, while your dad is trying to build you guys a one-story house. He's thinking of
Okay.
possibly turning it into a two-story, but for right now, the current plan is a one-story house.
Alright.
It is, let's say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What would you like to do?
Um, like to kind of just like go to the town and maybe try to sell some things to get some money, and like go to the pawn shop.
All right. You go into uh, you go into Stacy's Ponds, and you see your dragonborn friend along right next to a much taller, older dragonborn.
Much more intimidating.
Yes, much bigger in every way. Man's is tall and wide.
Well, oh well.
So far, Smolder has not noticed you yet, but the older man next to her has.
I
He greets you with a nod, going, "Hello, I have not seen you before. Welcome to Stacy's Ponds."
yeah.
You okay?
You're like, my brain's not working. Hold on. I've been bad. I have the memories from the unrecorded, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I did. Um, uh, I'd like to like awkwardly wave and like go to the counter with Sprout on my shoulder instead of my head because you know why not? And
And
kind of just like, hmm,
kind of just like,
kind of just like here, have some berries.
As the older dragonborn inspects them, I should say. Uh, the younger red dragonborn next to him turns around, finally noticing your existence, and goes, "Hi, welcome back. I haven't seen you in so long. Hello. How are you doing?"
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great recently, actually. I have been hanging out with a few friends. It's been awesome. Would you maybe care to join us later this evening?
Uh, um, for what, if I can ask?
We're just gonna be hanging out and talking about a few things. Uh, do you mind meeting me at the beach later this evening? Maybe 6? And I can tell you more about it?
Yeah, sure, that's fine, I guess.
Awesome. Uh, Dad, how do you like the berries? You seem very interested in them. Oh, they're from the forest. Kid, why did you go to the forest?
Wait, who's asking that?
The dad.
Okay. I kind of just like freeze up and say I found them like rolling around by the beach.
Well, be careful. I keep on having to tell Smolder here not to go. If I have to tell you too, I will. You okay?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very giggly today.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Um, I just nod and like look at the berries and look at Smolder and like say how much for them.
Well, how many of these do you have? I can go ahead and probably can them to sell. Um, how many of these do you have?
Um, numbers aren't numbering. Hold on.
You can roll a d20 to say how many you have if you want.
I'll do that because I cannot choose. Um, what's the English right now?
It's fine.
Another number in another language, but it sounds nothing like English.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Um, 15. That's the number.
That is a number. Awesome.
That
Great.
is a
Thank you.
number.
You go ahead and place the extra berries onto the table, and he takes them and gives you 20 silver
Yay, it
for
worked.
payment. Thank
Yeah.
you for the berries. Do you have anything else you would like to do in here?
Just some mushrooms if that's okay.
You would like to sell mushrooms or buy mushrooms?
So,
Alright, great. That I don't think we have mushrooms. You'd have to go to the general store for that.
um, I have 13 mushrooms, which are coincidentally from the forest. Um, but
Smolder's father looks him over and goes, "These are. What do you kids in the forest these days? Goodness gracious."
now,
You know, I will take them. How many of these do you have? Why do you have so many of these?
I just find them, I guess.
Great. Anyway, how many?
um, um, 20.
Goodness gracious. What? You kids. Ugh.
The
Uh,
thing is, I'm pretty sure those mushrooms would grow like deep in the forest because
mm, not quite
mushrooms
kingdom
need
deep,
dark to
but
grow. Mushrooms need dark to grow,
yeah, they do.
so
Hence why the
deeper
forest
in the
is a good,
forest.
it's a good area.
Yeah, like deep-ish. Like, like town, forest, other town. The mushrooms are like in the middle-ish.
Mm, I figured. He goes ahead and gives you 25 pieces of silver. Would you like this converted into gold, or would you rather just have
Yep.
silver?
So no, silver's fine.
Alright.
Give me a moment. I will be right back.
No worries, you're good. Uh, Chat, I have plans. I have plans. Nox is gonna have a great time today. This is gonna be fun. No one's gonna die. I'll let you know that, but
You do know I can hear you, right?
well, I was starting to chat, so me.
I just had to like go and blow out a candle that's been on for like an hour ish.
Kiddo.
So
Kiddo.
it's near nothing flammable. I'm not that dumb.
I figured.
You figured? Are you kidding? Really?
Yeah.
Eh. Anyways, let's continue. This is D&D, not family time.
But why? Why can't it be both?
Because it can't.
Anyway, you finish up in the pawn shop. Where would you like to go next before you meet up with Smolder later this evening?
I think you know. I'm kind of just like going,
You're gonna have to tell me.
re-going. I'm kind of just re-going. I like to kind of just like slither through the town and like walk to the very sparse part of the forest, like by the town.
Mm. And
Look, I'm re-going. I'm re-going. Okay.
mm-hmm. Are you going to go into the forest?
Is anyone watching me?
Roll investigation.
11.
Possibly.
Okay.
You can see
Okay.
one or two pairs of eyes in the forest, but you're not completely sure whether they're owls or people.
Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Um, I meant like from the town. If anyone's watching me. Right.
Probably not.
Okay. Anyways, I like to like walk into the forest and like and just like boop 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 all the way to like the little place where the cave is.
All right. Um. Uh. Can you roll a? Let's see.
I don't know what I'd roll.
Can you roll dexterity for me? For no particular reason, you know.
Rin 7. Oh wait, no, what?
7
Wait,
dexterity.
no, it's hold on. 6. I it's the thing on top, right?
Yes. So is it 6 or 7, kiddo?
Uh, 7. I'm just gonna say because that's the higher number. Also, I
Okay.
messed up and rolled dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they
As
both said dexterity, so
that's fair. As you are walking, you feel a dart grazing your leg.
hmm. Wait,
It doesn't
how?
it doesn't hurt you much, but there's a scratch.
They're wearing pants.
Hmm?
When they're wearing pants, how thick is the dart? Is it like this thick or something? Just
No,
a...
stuck in the pant leg.
Can I like stumble to the side a bit and immediately just like and look around to see if anything's behind me?
Investigation.
17.
You can see several humanoid eyes in the trees watching you, and you
Do
see
I hear anything?
you see someone take a dart out of a pack.
Why are they trying to kill me?
I'm not trying to kill you. You don't know what kind of dart this is.
Can I see the dart that almost hit me? Anyway.
Yes, it is still stuck in your pant leg. But you might want to get to safety before you check it out.
Can I like go into the cave, like to the back where there's little to no light for some reason?
As you take shelter in the cave, and you hear the drip drop of cave sounds, you also hear a noise of scuffling. Like you're not alone in the cave. Do you want to check out the dart?
I want to check out the dart, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Uh, let's see. What would be good for checking out a dart? You know what? You know what? You don't need to roll for this. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It is just. It's not laced with anything. It's just a normal dart, meant to give you a little prick.
That's mean.
It's not meant to make you go to sleep or poison you or anything like that. It's just a dart, almost like it was uh, done by an amateur.
Ah,
You can see there's even some traces of a healing potion on it. Like it was done in a messy area.
hmm. So you said I heard like some kind of scuffling, right?
Yep.
Can I look around and like see if I could spot anyone or anything?
Do you think you would have any sources of light?
There's the outside of the cave, so technically it'd cast a shadow.
True. Roll perception.
10.
You can see a. Mm, you can see an animal, a wounded animal, in the cave.
I probably don't have anything on me to help a wounded animal, but I want to help the wounded animal. How do I? I'm just gonna like. Can I like take out the dart and like try to see what kind of animal it is?
Um, roll investigation this time. I think.
13.
Uh, you can't see it super well, because it's skittish and it's trying to get away from you, but it's a dog-like creature.
So it could theoretically be like a dog, a coyote, a wolf,
Yes.
any magical creature of sort.
Yes.
Maybe. Hmm,
Could even be a fox.
could be a fox. I mean, it's like, is it summertime?
Uh, it's summer, spring, somewhere in there.
Then, like, well,
So
then with the light, if it was a fox, I'd be able to see, like, the orange on the tip of its fur. It's
there's
like,
none.
it's probably not a fox. Is it, like, bigger or smaller?
It's a dark gray color, and it is as small as. Well, you know what? Emma, come here. Come here. It's as small as her.
Okay, amazing. So, could be some kind of pup, or it could be like a wolf cub.
Although I think coyotes are also smaller.
Yeah, but like, what do its ears look like? I'm trying to figure
Hers.
out. Birds?
Come here, Emma. Emma, please, Pupper. Hi. Hi, Pupper. Pointy.
Pointy,
Pointy and up.
pointy and up. So it's probably like a wolf cub or a dog. It's not a coyote because like more.
Would you like to try maybe starting a fire to see it better?
Uh,
With flint and steel,
sure.
possibly.
Even though I don't think I have like flint or wood of any
I'm
kind.
gonna say you do.
Sure. Well, okay. Sure then.
uh, you, after lighting a small fire, you notice that it is the coyote that's the guard that kicked you and your parents out of the forest had. The same coyote that you had tried to befriend very early on in the first session.
Okay. So, do I have food on me?
You might have some more mushrooms, more berries that you didn't give to the pawn shop, but are that not really? You don't really carry food
um,
on you?
yeah, I have a house. I'd like to like grab some. Hold on. Hold on. I can't spell. Okay. So, I'd like to grab like couple of berries and like put them out in my hand, seeing if the coyote wants to come near.
Uh, you notice that one of the coyote's back legs is the one that's um, damaged, but it does try to hobble its way towards you.
um, can I try to pet it?
Yeah, you can. You can try. Try rolling animal handling for me.
16.
Uh, it is very wary, but it allows you to pet its head, just nowhere else.
Yeah, that's fair. Um, with the like the light of the fire, can I see what happened to its back leg?
There's a dart in it.
Oh, are you? Well, I know what hurt it now. People in the trees, the tree people. Can I very, very softly ask it to like come to me so I can take the dart out?
It is already close enough for you to take the dart out if you wish to.
Oh, so can I try to take the dart out?
Yes, you can. Um, but you take the dart out, and the coyote yelps in surprise, but it doesn't run away from you, as the leg is still injured and is bleeding slightly, but not much. It
Sense.
wasn't too lodged into it, because once again, it was done by an amateur.
Ha.
Seemingly by a younger person who hasn't been doing this for long.
What younger person would be in force in the first place? That's my only question. Um, can I try to pet it once again?
Once again, roll animal handling.
12.
It is really ready to leave, but it once again lets you pet its head.
Okay. Day.
Would you like to try bandaging up the leg so it is no longer bleeding?
Yes, I'd like to try that.
Roll medicine for me.
Hmm?
Medicine. Should be near the middle.
22.
You bandage it up with a little bit of your pant leg, and it is very the coyote is all good and ready to go.
Yay!
And so it scatters off into the forest again. And now you are left alone in the cave with sprouts and a small fire.
Yay. Um, can I, like, listen around to see if I can pick up anything?
Um, I'm gonna say you don't pick up anything. There's nothing to be picked up.
What about the people? There's people!
They're quiet.
That's a surprise, considering how bad they are at darts.
They seem better at sneaking around than at attacking.
I think I might know who the person is. Um, can I, like, stomp the fire to put it out
Yep.
and, like, walk outside the cave and look around and see if I can spot anything?
You stomp it out. You walk out of the cave. Can you roll investigation for me?
I can, in fact, do that. 17.
Uh, you once again see eyes in the forest staring, but they don't seem like they actually want to harm you. They seem wary,
Then why'd they throw a dart at me?
scared.
Yeah. Are they, like, towards the big old town or, like, the other town?
They are closer to the seaside town. They're on that
Okay.
side of the cave.
Can I walk towards the trees and,
Which
like,
trees? You are
see?
surrounded by trees, kiddo.
The, yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk in a circle real quick. No, the ones the ones the people are in.
Yes, you can. What would you like to do?
Try to see if I can see any like details about them.
Let's see. As you walk almost under their trees, you see some bushy red hair in with the leaves. Two, two heads in the trees, not just one.
Well, I know who this is. Um, but can I call out and ask, who are you?
You don't get a reply.
Oh, damn, rude. What time would it be around right now? Like,
It is about 3 o'clock, 3:30.
how did an hour and a half go by?
Because it said it.
Okay. Um, can I like grab one of my swords and try to throw it into the tree for some reason?
You're gonna use it as a javelin?
A- Actually, that is trying to see what it is. I mean, theoretically, I can lose it, but I think it's heavy enough to fall through the branches. So
It's
yes, I
fine.
like to use it as a javelin.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna. Would you like. Are you just randomly throwing it, or are you throwing it at specifically one head of red hair?
I'm trying to like throw it in between them, not to hurt them, but just to like spook them enough
Alright.
so they like
Um,
scream or
I'm
something.
gonna roll two things of dexterity then, in that case. Okay. uh, you throw it in such a way that, one of them is unhurt, but the other one, you hear a cry of pain as the sword
Oh,
plunges into their arm.
oh, I feel like then they'd fall out of the tree for some reason. Like, I kind of need my sword back, dude.
They don't fall, but the two the two kids do in fact climb down. Uh, and uh, the one that got the sword stuck in his arm goes, "What the fuck, dude? Hey, take your fucking sword back! Ow, damn it!"
Maybe I wouldn't have stabbed you if you weren't throwing darts at me and hurting the goddamn animals of the forest.
uh, this kid, the one that spoke up first, has a leaf in his hair. The other one has a flower. And
Yeah.
the one with the flower in their hair uh, looks at you and goes, "That was an accident. That was my fault both times. I am not great at this." Uh, and he goes ahead and heals up his brother's wound.
Yeah. I got my sword, put it back in the little whatchamacallit, like the thing, and like just look at them, maybe try to intimidate them a bit because I feel like I have a feeling that I'm a bit taller than
You
them.
are taller than them. Uh, now that they're down on the ground in front of you, you can look at them and notice that they are halflings. Um, they are very short, even shorter than humans, about the size of a dwarf. And,
Oh, like tiny.
yeah, and they look like the picture that I sent in a hot second ago. Um, Save for the facial hair, they are not that old. um, you look at them and they look to be in their early teens, maybe 14 at most.
Can I try to just like look down at them and attempt to intimidate them?
Roll intimidation.
What else would I roll? Nature? 11.
Alright, can you roll intimidation one more time? Because there's two people that you're trying to intimidate.
11.
Alright, you stare at them, and uh, the one that you've in your head have called Flower uh, looks very scared, very nervous. Uh, and the other one that you have called Leaf in your head um, just looks pissed.
Oh, which one did I stab though?
The Leaf, you stabbed Leaf.
Well, makes sense then. I
um,
mean, I only got stabbed, so.
Flower looks at you and goes, "Listen, we don't mean any harm. We just, don't want people knowing we're in here, because our town, they are not super. Um, they don't like the forest. Um, you know how it is, right? I mean, I
um,
presume you're also from the town or came into town, considering you came from that way. But like, people there don't really enjoy the fact that us younger generation like going into the forest and adventuring. They seem to think that the town is the best place for everyone. We don't feel that way, if that makes sense. We don't mean to hurt anyone. We just mean to protect ourselves. I promise.
would they be able to tell if I was lying to them or not?
Flower would not, but you can presume that Leaf would have an idea.
Okay. Can I just like look one of them straight in the eyes and say, "You do know that there is." Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think in. Mm, mm. You do know that there are Wendigo in the forest. I think I said that right. Right?
I think so. I think that's the correct word. Um,
Sorry,
I,
I'm not sure about that.
Echo, shut up. Anyway, um, you look at Flower in the eyes as you say that, and Flower goes, "Well, we've heard myths and legends, but we haven't really seen anything. Uh, but like, um, you know, it. We're willing to take that chance. I think, right, Leaf?" And Leaf goes, "Yes, we're willing. We're fine, Flower. I promise you."
So I got the names correct.
Yeah,
But what is
you can presume they are also both transmask, because I say so. And so they each got their own names.
um? I just shrug and like look around because they're like, how tall would they be theoretically?
They are in the taller end of 4 foot. So they're like 4 foot 9, 4 foot 10, maybe 4 foot 11, but probably not.
Oh, so they're like a foot shorter than me. So it's like,
Yeah, about.
bidip, bidip. They're just like that. I have to look down.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm fucking 6 feet tall. Amazing. But English. So no. Hold on. I just look at them both and then like grab Sprout from my shoulder, put him on my head, and just like stare blankly.
As you put Sprout on your head, uh, Flower gets visibly more, not exactly more comfortable. He seems more,
Because there is a frog on my head?
yeah. He doesn't see you as intimidating as he thought you were. Whereas Leaf just kind of giggles.
Can I like look? charged. Can I look at Leaf and ask, what are you giggling at exactly?
Nothing. You thought you were so intimidating. But it's hard to find someone intimidating with a frog in their head.
I mean, I mean, I mean, I'm on the wrong server. I mean, hold on.
Are you gonna quote me? Is that what's happening here?
Eh?
What are you doing?
You know what? They're right. It is hard to find someone intimidating when they have a frog on their head.
It really is. I don't know why you did that when you're trying to scare them.
I'm not trying to scare them. I just want Sprout to be on my head because I don't want like.
This was the wrong thing. Fuck. I pushed the wrong button. We're fine. Everything's fine. Shush.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hi.
Anyway.
Anyway.
He's being gay.
Not trying to intimidate them. I just don't want. You can't be gay in D&D.
I can, in fact, be gay in D&D. As someone who flirts with NPCs sometimes, I can be gay in D&D.
Hmm.
And no one will stop me.
Anyways, I just didn't want slime on my shoulder, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, can I try to, like, take Sprout from my head and, like, put him near one of them to see how they react?
Well, which one? Because they're going to react in very different ways. They may be twins, but not the same.
Leaf. Let's see how Leaf reacts to a frog.
Okay, well, okay, so explain to me what you're going to do.
So, like, take Sprout from my head, like this, and kind of just, like, like, by his face, kind of, to see how he reacts.
He looks confused and almost he looks like he's almost been insulted. He's like,
Why does he feel insulted? He just has a frog by him. He basically, this is basically what he sees, except, you know, like 20 times smaller.
He just goes, what? What are you doing?
Frog. Simply just frog.
Okay, you're strange. Flower,
Thank
can
you.
we go back in the trees? I don't want to be down here anymore. I'm tired.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm the Lorax. I sleep in the trees.
I'm tired of this grandpa.
Excuse me. I'm only like 2 years older than them.
No, it's a meme. It's a meme. But Leaf goes ahead and scuttles back into the trees. Flower still stays on the ground, like, okay, I'm sorry about him. He's like that sometimes. It's fine.
He doesn't like people?
Not really. He's sensitive. He's sensitive. In a different
Well,
way than I
damn.
am. I'm sorry about how he may come off as, like maybe rude or anything. I'm used to it at this point.
Don't worry. I've dealt with a lot ruder people. Anyways, do you want a pet Sprout?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We are gonna go ahead and do a time skip. You go ahead and speak to this child for um, for about 20 minutes or so before he goes back into the trees and you start walking back towards town.
Yay! So around what time would it be?
It would be, let's see, it would be about 3:30, 4 o'clock at this point. I'm gonna say 3:45 by the time you get back into town.
3:45. Okay, so you just like waddle, waddle, waddle all the way back to town. Please don't break on me this time. Yeah, you didn't break on me this time. Okay, that smells weird. I'm failing at this. Okay. Da, 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 da. Can I go to bakery?
Yes, you can. Um, Soon after you walk into the bakery, there is a little dinging noise, and you can immediately smell bread cooking. You can smell pastries baking. You see muffins and cupcakes and cake, and so much delicious pastries on the shelves on the wall, as well as you can see a kitchen behind a door, uh, also behind a counter. And behind the counter, seemingly waiting for cookies to finish baking, you see an elderly dwarf woman just sitting there.
Yes.
She looks to be in her 40s, maybe 50s. Um, and she greets you with a warm smile.
Um, um, the English. No, okay. Um, sorry. I like to, like, wave and kind of just, like, look around to see if there is anything worth buying.
Um,
His
well,
picky eater.
there are muffins, there are croissants, there are cookies, there are cupcakes. I'm not completely sure what you would like.
Are there? You said there were muffins, right? Are there chocolate chip
Yes.
muffins?
Yes.
I like chocolate chip muffins.
Um,
It just I say that in a lot of a more like stoic voice and just like chocolate chip muffins.
the older lady looks at you and goes, "That seems to be a fan favorite. Well, how many would you like? I can go ahead and pick some out and put them in the bag and give them to you."
I think for a second and like look at the price, except there isn't a price. So look up at her, and ask very calmly, how much would 3 muffins cost?
Three muffins would cost about 4 or 5 silver. Although it's negotiable if you can't afford that.
You're basically saying this is completely out of character. You're basically saying 3 muffins for $4.
Yeah.
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 Please tell me where I can get that.
Nowhere in this life.
Exactly. Um, I just nod and say that's fine, and like grab some silver and like pay for 3 muffins.
Alright, you are now down 4 silver.
19 silver, I think. Now.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think more actually, considering you were given quite a bit for the things you sold beforehand.
I don't know. gonna say like for absolutely. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Um. Can't find like 30. I'm gonna say 30.
Okay.
And then that's like 26 gold left, I guess.
Okay. Um, you take your muffins home, I'm guessing?
Where else would I take them? The sea? Feed it to the fish?
I mean, you've gone to the beach before. I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm not that stupid.
You can eat it there.
I'm not gonna feed it to the fish, though. And also, why would I eat 3 chocolate chip muffins?
Anyway,
Anyway,
you go home, and when you get home, your mother is there. Um, she is sewing. It looks like. She looks at you and goes, "Well, hi. Your father is still out. Still building the house. What's up?"
I got muffins.
That's lovely. With your own
They
money.
look they look weird. I'm saying that out of character. I'm saying that because they don't exactly know what chocolate chip muffins are,
Fair enough.
considering you know. Um,
Forest
they're
life.
like, I mean, these look good, but eh.
She motions for you to put it on the stool in the middle of the tent. Uh,
I put the muffins on the stool and like take them out, but I don't decide to eat them because I'm scared a little bit. English. No. Okay. um,
can you investigate the muffins for me,
how would I investigate the muffins?
please?
19.
You you notice on the muffins there seems to be a healing potion mixed into the batter.
Why?
Because this is a sweet old lady who likes her town and wants them to be safe. Why do you think it's a healing potion? It's also a hint to another character, maybe. There was healing on that darts, kiddo.
Wait a minute.
There was healing on that darts. There's healing in the muffins.
Wait a minute. She their mom or something?
Adopted, but yes. Oh goodness. Um, your mother picks up a muffin and starts nibbling at it and goes, "I need a break from my sewing anyway. Thank you very much for this."
Yay.
Do you have any plans for tonight? Your father should be getting off at around 7, he said. So,
I just nod and not mention the little get together Smolder invited me to, and just like sit down and let Sprout hop around.
do you know when about you'll be home?
Huh?
You nodded when I asked if you had any plans for tonight.
Oh. The I don't exactly know. Probably around 8 or something.
All right. If it goes out later, I might come looking for you. I want you to be safe, kiddo.
That. I can't English today. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The
It is now about 4:15, 4:30, canonically.
okay. Um, should I take a nap? I'm gonna take a nap.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You go ahead
nap time.
and take a hour and a half long nap, and so it is now 5:45 when you wake up.
Okay. Um, where would Sprout be? I'm letting you decide because I
Uh,
was like, literally asleep.
Sprout is on your mother's shoulder while she continues sewing.
Pussy. I was well for Sprout to like come to me and see if he reacts because
He does.
sometimes he don't react.
He does.
So
He comes over.
yay. Um, I told my mom I'm going out. I'll be back later and just like go.
She she nods and waves to you goodbye.
Yay. There's a cake on my phone now.
All right. So I'm guessing you're going over to the beach.
Yeah.
All right. You go over to the beach, and when you get there, Smolder is already there. It is about 5 minutes before you two are supposed to meet up. Hi. I honestly kind of wasn't expecting you to be here. Hi. Thank you for coming.
I just nod and like wait for her to talk because I'm very confused on what the fuck is happening.
Okay. So, um, I noticed you have a inclination towards the forest with everything you bring to the pawn shop. Uh, and I have a group of friends who also like being in the forest. Um, a few of them found something in there recently, and were gonna tell us a plan to of what to do about it. Because my friends are a bunch of adventurers. They like the thrill. Uh, they're not super into shops that much. Anyway, you wanna go? They said they found a cave in the forest that they were hoping to meet us in. So
Oh,
they said it's a fairly straightforward um from what from the edge of the forest to the cave. So are you sure you'd like to come with?
yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Awesome. Then let's go. And she grabs your hand, and starts
Oh,
off a sprint running over to the forest. And she,
what about Sprout? I
you
don't
have
think
Sprout
he's
with
gonna.
you.
I don't think he's gonna stick to my hair.
No, he's let's say he's in the bag of yours.
That's concerning. Okay, but I stumble slightly when she starts running, but follow her anyway since I know the way to the cave. I just like follow.
Mhm. Um, when you guys get to the forest entrance, she looks around the town to see if anyone is noticing you. She notices that there's no one following you, and she continues on to the cave. As you two get closer, you can hear overlapping voices already in the cave, presumably her group of friends.
Hey, time to see the kid I beat up.
You you are walked over by her to the cave entrance as she calls out, "We're here! I brought my friend over. Um, they are going to be joining us today." And as you walk in, you notice your siblings. You notice your siblings, Alberon and Amethyst, already in the cave, as well as your new friends. Friends? Question mark. Um, Flower and Leaf also in the cave.
Leaf's not exactly my friend Flower is though.
So
um,
now there are six of you all in the cave. The twins, Flower and Leaf, farther off into the cave. Alberon and Amethyst in the middle, and you and Smolder in the mouth of the cave. What would you like to do?
okay. I'd like to like let Smolder go sit down and kind of just like stay at the entrance of the cave, kind of just looking over the group, especially Amethyst and Alberon, kind of just like a little bit suspicious of them.
Smolder goes and sits next to Amethyst and motions for you to join her. Uh, Flower also goes, "Hi, I wasn't expecting you here. Hello. Would you like to come sit with us?"
Hmm, that's awkward.
So you could either sit next to Smolder or next to Flower. They are both inviting you to sit next to them.
um, can I like stay standing at the mouth of the cave, not exactly trusting anyone there apart from Smolder and Flower?
Yeah, you can. Amethyst notices and kind of huffs, but doesn't say anything. And Alberon claps his hands and goes, "All right, let's get to business. So last time I was out adventuring, uh, in the forest, I, well,
Was stabbed by an arrow.
do you say that
Almost
canonically?
stabbed, almost stabbed by an arrow.
Are you honestly saying this?
I don't. Was this the month ago thing?
Yes,
Then yes, it's canonically
you canonically say
canon.
that.
No, no. Well, mumble it. Mumble it.
He does not notice as he is too involved
Prideful.
in what he's saying.
He's too prideful. Dude.
No, it's not that. He's just talking over you and hearing his own voice louder. Um, and so he goes,
Loud mouse.
"I found a kingdom, it looked like, in the very middle of the forest somehow, for some reason. Um, and um, there are. It's weird. I. I. He seems to have a bit of a scrambled brain, as if he's struggling to remember. Yes?
Can I interrupt him? Can I can I
Yes, you
interrupt
can.
him? Eventually, I do speak up like above Alberon, which is surprising. It's quite loud now, and say, "You do know if you go into that kingdom, you'll get murdered, right?"
Uh,
I feel like
all.
you're just like, "What?"
um, Amethyst's head shoots to you, as well as leaves and flowers. Alberon just kind of stiffens and Smolder looks over at you calmly.
I, that'd be interesting to draw. Like, why am
Smolder,
I don't have eyebrows.
Smolder just goes, what do you mean? Do you know about this kingdom? Is that a canonical movement? Are you canonically just pushing me off? What is
No,
happening here?
no, I just like stay silent and just like look away.
uh, Alberon slowly um, untenses and goes, well, I, um, I, okay. And Amethyst goes, well, we're not as dumb as you think. We're not just gonna go ahead and storm the castle, right? And Alberon goes, yeah, yeah.
Totally, totally. um, I just like look at them with blank stare for a second before like I'm just leaning on eh, the
The meh.
um language is English. See, yeah, that.
Okay, vengeance?
Then yes, I'm leaning on like the side of it and just like staring blankly at them with like a stoic face, waiting for them to talk. Not trying to intimidate them, but you know.
Leaf goes, well, listen, we're not going to go ahead and storm the castle, but we can at least, like, peek around, right? I mean, it's what we do, we're adventurers. And, Flower shoots his head over to him, going, like, I'm sorry, what? um, and, Aberon nods and goes, yeah, we can check it out, at least. I mean, there seemed to be some really sketchy stuff going on over there. I have never heard of this kingdom before. Yeah.
Can I can I mumble something like a little bit loud enough for a couple people to hear? Peek around if you want your eyes good out. I don't know if it's like triggering or anything. Okay.
Smolder hears you and um, seems worried. What do you know about this kingdom, friend?
This is not even the name.
I don't think you've ever given her your name. I don't think you've given any of them your name, except maybe Flower. I think during that 20-minute period, you might have told Flower your name at least.
Yeah, probably. I feel like Alberon and Amethyst know because parents.
Yeah. Those two know, but they haven't acknowledged it. But yeah, no, Smolder does not know.
Um, at okay. Um, I just shrug and say more than any of you ever will. Not in like a sassy tone, but in like
A factual
completely
tone?
flat. No idea what that means, but yes.
Kind of like you're just stating a fact, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, Alberon looks um, annoyed and goes, well, not with that attitude, we won't.
Eh?
Not with that attitude, we won't. As in, like, if you continue acting like that, we're not gonna go ahead and learn anything.
There. Oh, hiccups.
Um, Alberon goes, you know what? You are not part of the decision making. I am. And I am thinking we can at least check it out. I'm sure they're not gonna genuinely hurt us. I don't see why they would. Yeah.
Can I interrupt him,
Yes.
please? Go right ahead. Check it out if you want to get yourself thrown in the gym. Blech!
Thrown in prison?
I can't English. Hold on. Go right ahead and look around if you want yourself thrown in the dungeon.
How would we even know they have a dungeon? They might not. They're in the middle of the forest. The only person I've seen from that kingdom is the guard that we saw together, I think, a month ago.
The one that almost killed you? Oh yeah,
Well,
that was amazing.
I was alone.
You were alone and doing stupid stuff. I don't trust you. If you want, whatever. Go ahead. Make your stupid decisions.
Um, Smolder just like stares at you and goes, I friend, please. He's kind of our leader here.
He's kind of our leader. I feel like Amethyst would be the leader, but
That's
well,
why
I
she
know.
said kind of. You can notice that Alberon has kind of just like put himself in the leader position when in reality it's Amethyst, but Amethyst doesn't speak up as much as Alberon does.
Okay, that's fair.
Um, Amethyst goes, I agree with Alberon. If we can stay silent and sneaky enough, as the twins have proved they're good at, then I'm sure we'll be fine.
Um, well, I mean, they were sneaky enough until one of them got stabbed in the arm. But like, uh, that's it. English. Okay.
Smolder nods
I
and
look at.
goes, I would actually really love to check it out. I haven't gone on one of you guys' adventures in so long. I feel like I'm missing out.
I just kind of like go quiet and just listen.
Mm. The twins
Not.
go. The twins, Flower speaks up and goes, Leaf and I have checked out that area a bit, and, um, it's fairly far off, so it might take us a bit to get closer, but it's very heavily. There's a bunch of trees over there we could hide in, so it wouldn't be that difficult, as long as you lot knew how to climb.
I just.
Smolder looks over at you and goes, "You seem to know more about this kingdom than the rest of us. For some odd reason, do you want to come with? Could you help us?"
Not canonically, I just stay silent and just like. I feel like I'd be just zoned out at that point.
Mm. She just nods and goes, "Well, I will take that as a maybe."
Good enough.
um, the twins go ahead and stand up and walk over to the cave entrance from the back of the cave. Uh, we have supplies at home for we have like potion stuff. Specifically, Flower has potion stuff. Um, we can go ahead and run and get that, then go on this little heist if you guys want to do that tonight. Uh, Amethyst nods and goes, "Yes, go get them. We will be right here. Uh, hurry up though." And we're gonna do a time skip. It's been half an hour. The twins are on their way back. You guys have been chatting about life. It's mainly been Smolder chatting with Amethyst. Alberon has kind of slunk off to the back of the cave, and you are still at the cave entrance, just kind of zoned out. Um,
Yeah.
the twins come back. Uh, they have a big pack of potions on them, and well, Flower has the potions, and Leaf has darts. You can presume that it's because Leaf is better at it than Flowers.
I like lightly zone in at the movement, like in my whatchamacallit vision,
Peripheral?
and like yes, and look at Leaf, look down at the darts, then back at him and say, "Are you sure you're not gonna poke anyone's eye out with that?"
I'm sure. Trust me, I am not Flower. And Flower looks really, um, like he was insulted. Flower goes, ah!
He was.
He does the whole, ah, how dare, I wasn't that bad. And Leaf just kind of shrugs it off.
Sibling things.
Alberon goes ahead and stands up and goes, well, if we're going to get this done before nightfall, let's head out now. And everyone, but I'm guessing you stand up immediately after he says that.
I'm already standing up.
True.
So.
Of
Again.
I'm my back hurts. That's it.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm just a trans mask. It's what happens to trans mask people. Can you roll stealth for me? If you are going along with,
Yay.
which I'm guessing you are, considering we need to get to keep the storm going.
Yeah. 20.
Damn, natural 20?
Not that. No, not that.
Okay.
Like 18 plus 2.
Up,
Nice and strawberries. Okay. Good.
2, 3.
Did you say 3 or 23?
I said neither. I said 1, 2, 3 because I am trying to roll
Oh.
5 rolls.
3 doesn't equal 5 though. That's the thing.
I said 1, 2, 3 because I already got 3 done.
Oh.
Alright, so you got a non-nat 20, right? Dirty 20, as some would say. Um, as you guys are going along, um, the only issue is that Alberon keeps on chatting. Um, everyone else is doing fairly fine except for Flower, who is not having the best time of his life. He's kind of having an off day. Um, but uh, this as you guys get closer, and Alberon's shouting has not stopped. He is pushed out of the tree by Amethyst, and
Oh.
this shuts him up as he comes back into the tree.
Oh.
He's sulking, but he's still going along, and he's still all right. And now you guys are at the castle entrance
How do we do that without guards spotting us?
because you all rolled really well, except for Alberon and slightly Flower.
Fair enough.
You guys are now, well, not say
Um.
at the entrance, at the walls, I should say. You guys are at the kingdom walls.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
You just like glitched weirdly, so
That was
I'm
not a
not going
glitch. Don't worry about it.
to. Okay. Um,
Smolder looks at you and
I
goes, "Do you know of a way to get in?"
um, I just look at her, then at the rest of the group, silently, seeing if they have any ideas before recommending my own.
Everyone looks clueless and worried.
Can I mumble something that
Yeah.
maybe people hear? Hopefully, none of you are prissy princesses.
Smolder hears you and chuckles while staring at Amethyst.
Oh, oh, we're doing this. Okay. Alrighty.
I told you it's
At
gonna be
the
very similar to last time we tried recording this.
You sure your mic's working this time, though?
Let me. Yes, it's working. We're good. Everything's fine. I
Okay,
promise.
good. Good. Um, uh, I look at the rest of the group and then, like, past the rest of the trees to something on the side of the wall.
Everyone but Alberon is watching you.
What's Alberon doing? Trying to see if he could
Alberon
scale the
is
wall?
sulking.
Huh?
Oh, shut up. Alberon is sulking.
Oh, sulking. I thought you said smoking. I'm like, huh?
No, not a tree.
Um, uh, I, like, speak up slightly, not enough for my voice to be, like, too loud, but enough for everyone to hear. Are any of you not fine with getting dirty?
uh, Amethyst, as she's holding on to the branch under her, kind of slightly raises her hand, like, please, please.
Please. Um, well, that's a bit of an issue. How do we get you through there, then? Hmm. Just intensive thinking with no one having what the hell of an idea they have. You know? I think I said that right?
Maybe?
They're just, like, thinking to themselves, well, no one even knows what the hell they're thinking about.
Yeah.
Um, is anyone gonna question anything?
Uh, they're all just waiting for you to say something.
I look at them, then back towards the whatever the thing is, and look and say, um, who wants to give Amethyst a piggyback ride?
Um, give me a second. Let me think of who could. Not the twins.
Yeah, really, there.
um, uh, Smolder just goes, I could? Where are we going?
Hold on.
Um, we ended off with Smolder saying she would go ahead and lift up Amethyst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because
also I
as I
can
was saying during
understand
the
why.
spiel, Smolder is strong for no apparent reason.
Because they're a dragon. It's a little awkward spot. They're a dragonborn. That's why they're strong.
Anyways, um, what would you like to say or do next?
Well, now that we have someone lifting Amethyst, let's go. Wait, do I? Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And kind of just like walk towards fucking sewer pipe.
You climb out of the tree first, right? You just don't walk. You don't
Mhm.
just walk off the tree.
Yeah, no, I'm walking in the air. Yeah, climb off the tree first, and then walk towards
All right. Everyone climbs down and follows you, pretty much single file.
the silly, silly goofy. At the English. No. Okay. Uh, it's the
Yeah.
I blanked
All right. You
completely.
guys. You guys make your way to the sewer. Uh, there isn't anything covering the sewer. Um, although you do see boot marks on the pavement. Not the pavement, on the dirt next to the sewer. From
Hmm,
they seem almost like cemented into the dirt. Like the dirt hasn't it hasn't rained that often much over here. They seem like they're
it
very old.
makes sense. The I kind of like climb in and stay like out of the water's way because it's like above the ground. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
and then it goes. Excuse me, like voodoo.
it is above the ground. There are two uh, paths seemingly for walking. Uh, right on the and in the middle is a more of a divot for the sewer water.
Yeah. Yeah, so I climb in out of all the water's way and look at the rest of the people, seeing if anyone, apart from Amethyst, even looks disgusted.
Flower does. Flower looks a
Yeah,
little squeamish, but they
yeah,
they look like they're gonna throw up any minute, but they're not. They're trying their best.
feel bad for them.
um, you guys make it through the sewer with Amethyst on Smolder's back, and Flower surprisingly not throwing up.
Yay!
You guys make it out, and you are now on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, so it's like in Valley.
You guys are now in what seems to be the there's a very small town part of the kingdom before the uh, big castle in the middle.
Yeah. Um.
Although there aren't many people in the town, uh, since it is pretty much nighttime at this point. Most people are inside the houses. There's a few people out sweeping. There's a few guards in place, but not much happening.
Um.
It's almost like there's a curfew.
Probably is.
Yes.
Can I like look at the others and ask, does anyone have any sort of disguises?
Flower raises their hand and goes, I have some. They're more for halfling size, but I have a few robes in my bag here, if that helps.
That works. You and you, I say, pointing to Alberon and Amethyst, can you wild shape?
Um, Alberon nods, but Amethyst shakes her head.
Okay. Um, wait, what about, them? Uh, what about, Leaf and Smolder?
Leaf will be taking one. The cloaks, Smolder will be taking
Yeah.
another. Because for some reason, Flower just has 6 cloaks in the bag. Probably specifically
Interesting.
for this. They probably got it while they were getting their potions.
True. Okay. Um. I just nod and like wait for them to put their cloaks on, and then decide to wild shape into like um
You could watch him
a
into
dog, I
a
guess.
coyote if you wanted.
Yes, I want to be a coyote.
Alright, Amethyst, Smolder, Leaf, and Flower all put on cloaks, and you turn into a coyote with a frog on your head, while Alberon turns into a bunny and goes into Amethyst's pack.
Oh, that's adorable.
Sibling moments. What? They're siblings.
Sibling romance?
Sibling moments. Thank
Oh,
you.
moment. I thought you said romance.
We are not in Alabama. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Um.
uh, Alberon in bunny form just kind of points over to the castle and goes, "Let's go!
Okay. Um.
Onward!" You can tell that Alberon is out of sulking and is now back to himself.
I can very much tell that. Um. Who's leading the group though?
um, Amethyst is leading the group with Alberon, and you are directly behind with, and then it's Smolder, and then the twins are behind Smolder.
So I kind of just like waiting to see where we go.
Amethyst heads off to the castle, and you guys make it to the door, and this is where we're going to end off the session. You guys are at the door of the castle.
Yay!
Anyway. Bye,
Wait,
chat.
last time you said this. Wait.
Yeah.
You could.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ended the video
I
yet.
have not ended the video yet.
Okay. Last time you said that this was gonna be like fifth session when you said that session like we're just gonna do one more session then finish. We can't end the session on a. No, we can't end the session. We can't end the story with a cliffhanger.
We're not ending the story. We're ending the session. There's gonna be one more after this. Before
I
we
doubt that.
finish. No, there shouldn't be that much left. You guys, you guys should be able to get done. Thank you, Emma.
Yay.
She said goodbye. Anyway, bye, chat. Bye.